Good evening, students. As usual, today I am going to discuss your definition of economics in English medium for those students who are going to face their examination in English as a medium. Today we will discuss the definition of economics given by Adam Smith. Well, the definition. First, we should discuss the definition or meaning of economics. What is economics? Economics is a social science. Social science means the study of social activity. In the daily life, the individual are performing or participating themselves in different kind of activities to maintain their life, and their objective is to accumulate resources to make their life happy and to get maximum satisfaction. So, as other subject, the purview and scope of economics is the study of different kind of social activity that helps the individual to maintain their life in the society. That includes consumption, production, exchange, and distribution. These are the economic activity that every individual are participating in their daily life. So, economics is also discuss the daily life of the people. So, what is economics? The word economics has derived from two Greek words, oikos and nemin. Oikos means household, and nemin means management. What we understood? That means economics means the management of household, the management of different people, different portion of a house. That means how to fulfill needs of different people in a family with limited kind of resources. As human wants are unlimited, and if the resources are not sufficient to meet the needs of the individual at a given point of time, so it will be very difficult to maintain a house with limited kind of resources. So, economics is the study of art that how the individual utilize their limited kind of resources in such a manner that by the way of time it is possible on their part to satisfy their wants one by one. That means economic teach us to manage our family to manage ourselves, to fulfill our needs with limited kind of resources. So, it is a way of life, it is the art of life, it is the study of human behavior, so that the human behavior through economics maintain his life, family. And on this definition, in this economics, different economists has given different definition. The first definition was given by Adam Smith, and economist belongs to England. He had given written a book published in 1776, an inquiry into the nature and causes of wealth of nation. Again repeat, an inquiry into the nature and causes of wealth of nation, as he was the first economist to discuss the definition of economics. So Adam Smith is called the father of economics. In his definition, as he was a classical economist, so wealth definition is otherwise known as classical definition. In his definition, Adam Smith discussed economics, the study of production of wealth and accumulation of wealth, that is wealth of nation. It is the study of wealth of nation, how people of a nation are participating in different kind of activity to accumulate wealth, to produce wealth. That is economics. So again he called this definition as wealth definition or science of wealth, as economics studies the accumulation of wealth, so that the definition of economics is science of wealth. Adam Smith considered material goods only, material wealth. That means he told that part of individual knowledge which is closely connected with the production and accumulation of material goods only, that is economics. And another two prominent economists, John Stuart Mills and Francis Walker, supported the definition of Adam Smith. Francis Walker told that it is the economic studies, the human knowledge, as a relationship between accumulation and production of wealth. And in addition to that, John Stuart Mill told economics is the study of production of wealth, accumulation of wealth, and distribution of wealth. So it is clear that economics means how people will participate in different kind of economic activities to generate material goods, to produce material goods and get more and more wealth. Adam Smith did not discuss about the not material goods, and he has not taken into account the free goods, because as free goods are freely available, that has not included in wealth. So that in later life his definition was criticized by different economists. Ruskin and Carlyle criticize that as wealth definition of economics has discussed about the production of wealth and accumulation of wealth. So, wealth definition is a science of bread and butter, and also it is a dismal science, because actually in real life wealth is not important. Wealth is a means to satisfy human wants. So that criticizer told that the main interest of the economic man is to accumulate wealth only, not else. And later on, again some economists criticize that the definition given by Adam Smith is a narrow definition. That means economic studies the production and accumulation of material goods only. He has not taken into non-material goods. That is also important for life. That also helps the individual to get income. For example, a person working in education as a teacher, and he is also producing non-material goods, knowledge, creating knowledge. Adam Smith has not taken into account that. So, according to Adam Smith, that activities is not related to economic activities. So, Adam Smith definition is a narrow definition. Again, criticize that Adam Smith definition has focused into production and accumulation of wealth, but wealth is not the target of the individual, not end. It is a means to satisfy human needs, human welfare. Everybody working in their daily life to get resources with the objective to fulfill their needs, and by fulfilling their needs they will get satisfaction, they will get welfare. That is not discussed in the definition of Adam Smith. So Adam Smith definition is not a complete definition, it is an incomplete definition. And thirdly, again Adam Smith told that when the interest of a person is to accumulate resources, and every individual in the society are guided by self-interest. Self-interest means how to work hard, how to involve in the economic activity, and how to get more and more resources. He told that individual interests are exactly same with social interest, but not always same, because individual interests are different to the social interest. Okay, thank you.